everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's episode we've got more of a laid-back episode for you all today. A very laid-back iOS / Android related episode, that is, because yes, we're going to be taking a look at something on my iPhone 11 right here. And you can see I've got it pulled up right now. It's called Samsung itest. Now some of you are probably going, okay, what the heck is this? I've never heard of this before. And if that's you and you don't live in New Zealand, there's a good reason for that. Because this is something that I didn't know about until I read a couple of news articles about it. But essentially what this is an initiative by Samsung, if you want to call it that, to get iOS users to switch over to Android, specifically Samsung Android phones, by giving them a taste of the full experience. Essentially what this is a web application that mimics the Android user interface, which I think is really cool. I mean, this is literally a marketing move by them. But as you can see from the web address here, itest.nz, the .nz basically gives this away that yes, this is put on by Samsung New Zealand, or the New Zealand division of Samsung. So as far as I know, this is only being actively advertised in New Zealand right now, but this was first discovered earlier this year. I believe back in April is when I first started seeing a couple news articles about it. But anyone can try this out. You don't have to be in New Zealand, obviously. You just go to itest.nz and do what it says right here. So you want to add the shortcut to your home screen. This takes the form of an iOS web app. So you just open up the share sheet and you add the web page to your home screen. When you do that, you get a little icon that looks like that. But we open it up here, and you're going to get a larger version of that Android mascot peeking over there. So there you go. And it says right there, you're about to get a little taste of Samsung without changing phones. So you hit next here, and it says, we can't replicate every function, obviously, but you should quickly see that there's nothing daunting about switching to the other side. And it says, watch out for text messages with hints on the best stuff to check out. Okay, so we hit let's go and check this out. Yeah, you essentially get a Samsung-like interface right on your iPhone. They've done a really good job at replicating everything. I can even swipe between pages here. Here's my second page of apps. Now, when you try to open folders, you'll get just kind of a little pop-up here. It won't actually open up the folder. Like it said in those pop-ups, you're not going to get the entire experience. This is not like an emulator or anything like that. I mean, it's a web app, right? And you do get these pop-ups up here, these notifications, and they are designed to encourage you to check out other areas of this web app here. So if I open up messages here, we'll tap down there, and here's those two messages that came in. So you see we got our boy generic friend 1 here. We're going to open this up, and we get Drew Scanlon right here, the classic blinking meme. You should be flattered. You are generic friend 1 and not generic friend 2. Good point. Check out Themes. It's an app on your home screen. Your phone shouldn't be generic, so Samsung lets you transform the whole design. But yeah, some of the apps work. You can see we're here in messages right now. I mean, it's not like the actual messages app. It's just designed to look like it, right? But I can go back to the home screen here, and let's say I want to go into themes, like I said, Galaxy themes, and I can apply one of these themes here. Tap on that and hit apply, and there we go. So every app that you have on your home screen here does something. Every app, quote unquote. But I can open up, say, the Galaxy Store, and this will give you an interface that looks like the Galaxy Store, and I can browse through here for apps. You got Pokemon Go here, so we can tap on that, and this is what will happen when you try to download an app. It'll come up with this little pop-up down here that says, in this case, the more the merrier. These games are the ones with millions of people playing them right now. And you have, just like on a real Samsung Android phone, you have across the bottom your 3-button interface. So I can tap here this would open up your running applications, right? That's not going to happen in this case. It just kind of tells you what it would do. You can quickly view all your open apps here, or swipe up from the home screen to view every available app in one place. The home button does work, or the button to go back to the home screen, and the back button also, I believe, if you have this open, will, yeah, so that works. So yeah, let's just kind of explore this a little bit and see what we can do with it. So we were already in the messages application. Let's go to the phone application here. And you can dial a number, but obviously it's not going to make a real call. So we can just dial 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We'll hit call here. Regardless of what number you dial, it'll show up as a New Zealand number here. And
maybe they're too busy playing around with the amazing features on their brand new Samsung S21.
So yeah, you get kind of a sample message there. That's going to happen regardless of what number you try to call. Let's go to your camera here, and this will actually, if I hit allow, it will utilize my my iPhone's camera here. So I can, you know, pick up the phone here, I can take a photo, and it will show up like right here. I can view it. Now, going to the gallery, you can go to the gallery, but you know, you're not going to be able to actually take a photo and try to edit it or anything like that. You're not going to be able to do that, but there are some sample photos in the gallery here. You can see I was messing around with this one off camera, but yeah, you've got all these sample photos here, and you can click on one or tap on one. You can even pinch to zoom in. Got some nice kind of like vapor wavy artwork here. Super cool. Very similar interface as to what you would have on an Android or a Samsung Android phone, though these buttons down here just tell you what they would do if you were on an Android phone. The folders will not open up. They'll just tell you kind of what is contained in the folders. So like, for example, if I tap on utilities here, it'll say here are the apps you can't live without. But let's be honest, the clock app is probably not going to be the thing that has you switching to Samsung. Have you checked out the themes? So yeah, you got kind of funny jokes like that, and kind of, you know, these little things that'll point you in specific directions. So you saw with the message it said, hey, check out the themes. Here it said check out the themes as well. So, you know, you got things like that to kind of encourage you to check out other aspects of the interface here. Popular apps, don't worry, all the apps you love are available, because let's be honest, most of them are Google products and we're good buddies with those guys. Yeah, of course you are, Samsung. And if you're wondering, by the way, if you were to forcibly close out of this and then go back into it, it will reset the entire thing. You'll get those text messages again, and you see here's that message coming right in from Sam once again. But yeah, guys, I mean, that is essentially it for this video. There's generic friend 1 coming back in with the text message here. Like I said, I find this really clever on Samsung's part. I think it's super cool. And if you're thinking of switching from iOS to Android, hey, this certainly wouldn't hurt to download it and try it out. If you've never used Android before and you're not familiar with it, at least the Samsungified Android experience here, because obviously every Android phone manufacturer is going to have a slightly different UI because they can install their own launchers and all of that. But that's going to wrap it up for today's episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to get subscribed down below. Turn on those notifications if you haven't already to get notified whenever I upload a new video, which I do multiple times every single week on this channel. I just got distracted by that message there from Logan this time. But I'm going to head out of here, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.